So this might sound kind of strange because obviously the last few days in the crypto market haven't really been that great. We've seen some red in terms of Shib and in terms of other assets as well, but Shiba Inu is actually showing an extreme level of resilience down in these ranges, and really sellers are getting exhausted. We're actually seeing the exact same thing we've seen time and time again, right as Shiba Inu is about to pop and make that next explosive leg like we've been talking about. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So this has all been a big test that unfortunately many people are failing. A lot of people have been dumping their bags and making lateral movements in the market, and people can do what they want. It doesn't bother me any. I'm just here to give you guys obviously the information. But the interesting thing about Shib is that although we came back down and we dropped from up these in these ranges from back in the early part of December, people have been frustrated and disappointed in the way that price has been acting. But understand this: look at what Shiba Inu is doing right around 4021. We are seeing a lot of conviction. We're seeing a lot of strength in these ranges. Every time Shiba Inu is coming down and tapping these ranges, even if it makes an extension past it, it's bouncing back up. And we're closing daily candles above this range. Test, pop, test, 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 pop, test, 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 right? Hopefully you're getting what I'm throwing down here, right? And this 200-day moving average is serving as a key point of support for Shiba Inu currently as well. And what we're getting to now is this point where it's going to want to lift Shiba Inu to the upside. Now, this isn't a guarantee or financial advice or anything like that, but understand that when you're dealing with an asset that has extreme levels of conviction, where you have quote unquote the cult-like mentality from the community, there are only so many sellers that are willing to dump their assets. And what we've seen over time is Shiba Inu actually gains strength even in these levels. We have seen holders on the rise. We have seen average hold time on the rise in general. We have seen whale accumulation. In fact, when we look at, for example, the last 24 hours here, which I'll get to exchange supply in just a moment, they added another 390 billion Shiba Inu. Yesterday, another 1 trillion Shiba Inu removed from exchanges, actually over the last 48 hours. So we're seeing some very exciting signs for Shiba Inu in general. And in fact, when we look at the charts, what we're seeing is this same formation essentially playing out that led us to each of these extensions, right? We see these tops. This technically should be a bearish trend, right? A bear flag, okay? But the problem is you have extreme conviction. So we're actually seeing these tops on the rise, these bottoms on the rise, right? Bottoms on the rise, tops on the rise, same thing back here. And each of these times it has actually led to a nice surge in price. Same thing right here, right? So these trends are remaining consistent. The sellers are exhausted. All right. Now, that being said, this can be seen even just from across the meme coin space. For example, Shiba Inu, apart from like some low caps and some up and comers and stuff like that, Shiba Inu, best performing meme coin over the last 24 hours. And no, I don't mean to brag about a negative 1.4% day, but you guys get the point. Shiba Inu is showing a lot of conviction there. Last 7 days, Doge obviously up down 3.69%. But apart from that, and some other small caps and up and comers, Shiba Inu, one of the most resilient over the last week. This should start to tell you guys something. In fact, what we're seeing right now is still high levels of volume in terms of Shiba Inu, almost $600 million worth of trading volume over the last 24 hours. Again, another day above 500 million. So you're seeing consistency, you're seeing resilience, you're seeing conviction. Even every time Shiba Inu has dropped down to these ranges, it's gotten quick wicks back up. For those that have been swing trading, it's been a big opportunity. Basically, anytime Shib has dropped down below these ranges, hasn't really been that bad of a buy, right? In fact, Shiba Inu right now seems to be kind of cooling down on this downtrend, kind of similar to what it did back here, right before, again, that next extension to the upside. Now, something I do want to mention that may be bearish is if Shiba Inu does get a rebound and we only end up tapping right here, right around our 2.4, our 4024. And if we end up coming back down again here, that may be the start of our obviously right shoulder and our head and shoulders pattern. Now, that being said, you could get a fake out if we do touch that, right? Kind of a come down and then an extension to the upside. So understand that although we've seen red in the market, although things may look grim for some people that haven't been here before, understand that this isn't slowing down anything that's happening over the next few months. All this is short-term shakeouts, a little bit of manipulation, trying to get people to act in certain ways. And frankly, anytime we get one of these dips, they get bought back up in a big way. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm very excited about what I'm seeing in the charts right now. This level of conviction and resilience for Shiba Inu holders is a huge, huge asset that you don't really see in a lot of other assets throughout the space. So I'm excited. You guys should be too. But have a great day. Show your love below. Let me know your thoughts. Where do you think Shiba Inu is headed to next? But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.